Oh my, I'm just now noticing that. Huh. Oh. Well, these batteries had a good run. Okay, anyway, today's review is about greasing stuff, not about this grease gun. I bought this thing 4 years ago. I paid full retail for it. I really like this thing. Today's review is about this thing, the Lock and Lube. I also paid full retail for this. There were some people shilling these various places on the internet. I shilled a lot of stuff, but this one I decided that I was actually going to buy and do, you know, an unsponsored review for you guys. And I bought it at about the same time that I bought the grease gun here. That was when I started covering more and more ground every year. And I was really looking for anything that could save time and energy maintaining stuff. And I like them both, definitely. People say that these Lock and Lube couplers save time when you grease stuff. I don't know if they really save that much time, but I'll tell you they save a lot of headache and they save a lot of mess. You know, the issue that I've run into with a lot of conventional grease couplers, okay, and the reason why I'm telling you this is because I didn't even realize how big of an issue this was until I found a better way of doing it. Okay, the issue is a lot of them are so loose that they don't actually couple on the grease fitting, so then the grease just goes everywhere, or else they're so tight that you can't get them off, and then you have to wrestle with them, and it's just a major pain. This thing is great because, as you see, you just press that, those jaws pop out the front there, put it over a grease coupling, and it just hooks up and it's ready to go. So that's my review on this thing. It has been great. I've owned this thing for approximately 4 years, and it's held up great. I've put probably, if I had to guess, 50 to 100 grease tubes through it. See, it's kind of nasty, but still nice and springy. I thought these things were a gimmick. Let me tell you, they are not a gimmick. They are completely worth the approximately 30 bucks. They're worth that because it saves headaches. You know, it helps you conserve energy. And when you have a million things going on, the last thing you want to do is fight with a grease coupler, splooging grease everywhere. Okay, here's the other reason why they're worth it. Because when I bought this thing, this red grease that I like, I was paying about $3.30 a tube for that. Today, it's almost 9 bucks. Okay, so these things are cleaner because they actually, you know, like they firmly latch on to the grease fitting. So you get less grease, you know, everywhere other than the fitting. At the time, I wasn't really concerned about that, but I gotta tell you now that it's almost 9 bucks for a good tube of grease, yeah, that's definitely, that adds up to a pretty substantial savings. Like that alone will pay for the coupler. Now, like I said, I'm not shilling this thing. I paid the full, you know, 30 bucks or whatever for it. Here's the best part of the video. Okay, I kind of forgot that I even bought this thing planning to make a review on it. That's why it turned into like 4 years. Okay, I bought a disc harrow about a month ago. This thing's been sitting outside for, you know, God knows how long, probably longer than I've even been alive. And the grease fittings on it were all packed with like mud and rust and everything else. So instead of doing things correctly and just, you know, unscrewing them and screwing in a replacement, I had the genius idea of trying to use this to force grease through the jammed grease fittings. Okay, I heard a pop somewhere inside of this thing, and then grease just goes absolutely everywhere except through the fitting, even on known good, even on known working grease fittings. Okay, I straight up killed this thing. It was my fault. What I did is I wrote to Lock and Lube. I found their email address. I wrote to Lock and Lube and I told them what I just told you guys. I told them that I bought this thing years ago. Yeah, I don't have like a receipt or anything. Yeah, it's been a good amount of time. I told them what I was doing with it, that essentially it broke because I was doing something dumb with it that's completely not their fault. And I also told them, this is the other thing, these come with a rebuild kit, which is really just those 4 jaws and like a little metal part with an O-ring in there. And miraculously, I not only remembered that I had that, but I was even able to find it. So I put the new rebuild kit in here. It had the same problem. I told them that. I told them I tried to fix it. Okay, I really tried to give Lock and Lube every reason to tell me that this isn't their problem. You know, I was doing stupid things with the tool. Yeah, I've owned it for years. I don't have like a receipt or anything. But you know what? Here's what actually happened. Not even 10 minutes later, they wrote me back and said these things have essentially an unconditional lifetime warranty. That showed up in the mail a couple days later. Yeah, so they have excellent customer service. 2 thumbs up for Lock and Lube's customer service. We're gonna tear into this thing and see what they sent. Oh yeah. Check it out, brand new. And there's also a return label in here for the old one. But to put it mildly, I'm impressed, you know? Especially now that things are kind of degrading out there, it's really worthwhile to try and warranty stuff, you know, if it has a warranty, because, you know, 30 bucks saved, it's really not 30 bucks earned. You know, I've talked about this before, but if most people are going to buy something that costs 30 bucks, you know, they can't just earn 30 bucks at work. They have to earn 30 bucks plus tax, plus like the cost of getting there, plus, you know, a day's worth of, you know, food or whatever in order to actually make, you know, whatever they make in a day. So $30 saved is really like 60 or possibly 90 bucks depending on specifics earned. So yeah, this definitely is great. And like I said, they really went above and beyond. It is not at all their fault that this broke. You know, like you'd assume there's some kind of disclaimer that says if you try to use this to just force grease through something, you know, that's not moving at all, that's not our problem. But they don't. Look at that, made in South Africa. Huh, interesting. Yeah, look at that, it's got the same rebuild kit that mine had. I think that's the same exact thing. Okay, let's get this swapped on and we'll let it rip. Look at that shiny awesomeness. We gotta walk all the way out to where this stupid disc is. But yeah, look at that, I got it on there. It's nice and uneventful. I don't know if I mentioned it, but they included a prepaid return shipping label, which is awesome. You know, they really went above and beyond. Okay, not only is it not Lock and Lube's fault that it broke, okay, it's completely not their fault. Not only that, not only did they replace it anyway, but they even gave me a shipping label for the old one. So fixing this isn't even costing me the, I don't know, like 8 bucks or whatever it'd be to ship the thing. I am really impressed. You do not see customer service of that level many places, like at all, especially not nowadays. Check it out, guys. Oh, we thought the day would never come. By far, one of the strangest events of the last few years is that I purchased a John Deere product, but alas, I don't even know what level of clown world we've hit, but here it is. All right, here we go. They're on this side, right? Yeah. But anyway, I did get these all taking grease. Yeah, I thought I said that wrong. It's been a long day. I got these all taking grease. Look at that. It just fits on there. One trick I learned with these, once they go on, you wiggle it a little side to side. Sometimes, yeah, look at that. Even on this one, it clamped down a tiny bit more. Oh, let's prepare for some greasing action. Oh yeah, look at that close up. Oh, it's going in. Look at that, not a drop spilled. These things take a lot of grease. Now that good, up there it is. Yeah, it's splooging a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Not a drop spilled. And you know what the best part is? Check it. Just comes right off. Oh, I love it. I really thought these things were a gimmick. I did. I thought this was the solution to a problem nobody asked. Oh, I thought this was the solution to a question that nobody asked. But these things are legit. Already time to reload this thing. Oh, fuck. I took the end with me and I was just gonna, okay, well, that means I have to walk all the way back up there now and find the rest of the grease gun. I thought I was being smart, taking the end so I can just pop the new tube in it, and then I forgot the fucking end up there. Dang it. Here's the thing, these couplers are amazing. I don't know why I put that away if I'm not done filming it. These things are great, all right? I honestly thought they were a gimmick. I honestly thought they were something that nobody needs. I hope this is in focus, but the sunlight is not cooperating, so I don't really know. I've had this camera since like 2017. I don't think I ever cleaned the screen on it once, but anyway, yeah, these things are great. For about 30 bucks or whatever, they're gonna save that just in the grease that they don't splooge everywhere. I just did, what, 6 of these giant bushings, and that's all the grease that it lost. I mean, that's amazing. With a conventional grease coupler, you lose more than that just on one fitting. The customer service could not be better. I really mean that. Not only is it not their fault at all that the first coupler rage quit, not only is that not their fault at all, but I told them that and they still replaced it. They even paid for shipping on the old one going back. They really went above and beyond. 2 thumbs up to Lock and Lube. Thank you for creating a great product and then standing behind it in such a way that there's really no reasonable conclusion as to why you'd even need to, but they do anyway, which is great. And yeah, these couplers are great. Thanks for watching over all these years. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll try to remember what other stuff that I bought and said I was going to review and then just never did. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.